it down!
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the DX9 Montana. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging, and they went full Scarface with this packaging, and I absolutely love it. We've got Montana here. You wanna play rough? Okay, say hello to my little friend! And up top we have Montana again. Who do I trust? Me! And on this side of the box, I love the people who do the packaging designs for DX9. I love them. I love them so much. Same thing on the other side. On the bottom, just words and things. And warning, please don't eat anything in this box. That could be very bad for you. And on the back of the box, we have some schematic images there of a breakdown, and the world is yours. And that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card. You know, a very Masterpiece collector's card, even though Masterpiece cards don't look like this anymore. But hey, on the back, we have Montana again with a bunch of stuff that I cannot read, and his tech specs, if that interests you. Hooray for cards. Then, moving right along, here we have Montana, and this is the first component of a DX9's Attila, I believe they're calling it, their version of Menasor, comprising of the 5 Stunticons, and this is their take on Breakdown. And he's a nicely done figure, in my opinion. I do quite like him. So here he is in his vehicle mode, which looks very, very nice and not flesh-colored, thank God. But here he is in his vehicle mode. You can see that nice red paint there on the hood. You get some silver right there, blue across the front bumper. And you got the rims there done in a nice silver. The tires are rubber, which is nice. And you get the nice white and blue paint scheme throughout. You get some black back there, some black back here. The windshield and windows are done in a nice smoky transparent plastic. There's the back with the taillights picked out in red and silver with some blue trim going around. You got the exhaust pipes back there. There's the top. There's the bottom. And it rolls as a rolling thing should. Hooray for rolling. It does roll very, very smoothly. So there you have that. Now, for comparison, here it is with Masterpiece Sideswipe, and one thing you'll see here is that he is a bit larger than the standard Lambo bot, if I can get a proper shot here. There we go. He is a bit bigger than the standard Lambo bot, as you can see, so a bit larger in scale. Here he is with X-Transbot's version of a Breakdown. And again, you can see a bit larger there. So you can see how those two scale with one another. Here he is with the Transform Mission Breakdown. So you can see how that works out. Here he is with the Combiner Wars Deluxe Breakdown. And last but not least, here he is with G1 Breakdown, because it's precious! So precious. Vroom. So now let's talk about accessories. He does include his gun, which is cast in blue plastic with just a spot of silver there on the back. Of course, you can just fold the handle down for robot mode. It does store in the vehicle mode. You have this tab right here, which will plug right into the slots right on top. So there you go. You can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang while he is driving, if you want. And he also includes this, which is from the cartoon. This is what Megatron was putting in them when he was making the Stunticons. So, you know, you got this thing. Can't really do much with it. Yeah, that's going in a drawer. But that's all that is included accessory-wise. I mean, you do have some features with the vehicle itself. You can open the doors to reveal nothing really, but you can open the doors if you want to. They both open, which is pretty cool. So you have that going on. And you do have the headlights, which can flip up like so. Sometimes they don't want to stay. Oh, hey. There you go. So you got the headlights there. If you want, you can see they're done in silver, although this one doesn't like to stay out too well. It likes to droop. This one really wants to droop now. This one didn't do that before, but there you go. But hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. There you go. Headlights. Woo! Headlights. So that is pretty much it for the vehicle mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. Now, first thing we're going to do, as always, is go into combine mode first and then go into robot mode. Now, 9 times out of 10, actually pretty much 10 times out of 10, I disagree with people who use the phrase over-engineered, because I never think any toy is really over-engineered. So I always disagree with that statement. But in this case, his combine mode, I think, is totally over-engineered. I don't know why they made it so complicated. Makes no sense. But hey, they did what they did. It is what it is. So to get him into combine mode, I have to take a deep breath. It's going to be tough. To get him into combine mode, what you have to do is you have to come down here and grab this piece and pull that down and then flip him upside down, and that is his combine mode. Now they're just showing off. That's all. They're just showing off. Why'd it have to be this much, really? You know, they couldn't have made this simpler? Really? Come on now. Come on, DX9. Come on. Really? Really? Stop making things so hard for us. Anyhow. Sarcasm! One of the many services that I offer here at the Freaking Geek Reviews. But anyway, let's get down to robot mode. So, to start off, we just want to come back here to the rear section, and we just want to pop it up. Like so. One thing to mention also is that the spoiler is a separate piece. It's just tabbed on. You can pull it off if you want to. Why would you want to? I don't know, but it does come off. I mean, it holds on just fine. It's not gonna, just fall off on you, but you can remove it. If you don't want that to be a thing, a couple dabs of glue will fix that problem if you see it as a problem. But, just something worth noting there. But anyway, again, we just want to pop this rear section up. And this entire roof assembly, the central part of the roof assembly anyway, you want to take. And once you have this popped up, you just want to take it and just pull it back. Just give it a little tug, like so. And that will free up that hinge, which will allow you to take this whole assembly and bring it up. And it will probably just sink down on its own, which it's supposed to. So once you do that, we can then take this section here and rotate it around. We can then take this rear section here, fold that down, and now this section will collapse down like that. Once you do that, you can take this whole section here and just push it in until it clicks into place, like so. Once you do that, you can take these little sections here and just flip those in like that. So we're going to leave that alone for now. So now we're going to come down to these blue panels here, just untab them and bring them down. And then we're going to take these side sections here of the car and just untab them like so. And this is what will become his legs. So now we'll get started on the legs. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this blue panel here, just rotate this around, and this panel will tab in like so. And then we're going to take this section here, and we're going to rotate it. And we're going to come around here. We're going to take the door, and this is going to swing out like that. We then want to take this section, which is going to be his foot. Just bring this down. Rotate this around like so. At this point, we can open up the foot and open up the heel. And then we're just going to rotate it. So everything, actually first let's bring this up. And then we can rotate the foot. So everything is oriented properly. And then we just swing this in. And this will just tab in right there like so. And just get all that lined up. Tab that in. Like so. You got that done. Then you just rotate the leg at the knee here. Get everything all nice and squared up. And there you have a leg all done. Second pass. Just like the first. Just rotate that around. tab that in, lay that down, rotate, bring the door down, bring the foot down, swing it around, and we'll just bring this around now. Open up the foot, open up the heel, get everything oriented properly, and then just bring that in, tab that in like so, rotate out to the knee, and there you have the legs all done. So once you do that, you want to come back here and you're going to flip up this tab right here and push this down, which in turn will bring his hips down, and then you just fold that up. And now we can just rotate the waist 180 so everything is facing forward. And there we have the lower body. So now moving on to the upper body. So now you want to take this blue section here and just pull it forward just a little bit because the arms are tabbed in here. So you just pull it forward a bit and that will release the arms. Bring them down. We can take this chest panel now and bring this down. Flip out his head, turn it around, and we're just going to leave that there for now because now we need to work on his arms. So what you're going to do here is you're going to untab this hood section here. So tabs in there, just let's tab in quite securely, like very securely. There we go. So tab that, so that frees up the arm, and then we just untab this bumper section here. Of course, when the camera is on, things don't want to work for me as smoothly as they do when the camera's off. There we go. Just untab this section and rotate it around. And this section right here is just going to flip over and push in like so. Once you do that, we can now unfold the arm. We can rotate the shoulder. So this peg is now facing up, and we're going to just swing this whole shoulder assembly up into the body like so. We can bring the arm down. So I bump the camera. And now let's finish off the arm here. So we just rotate at the bicep, so this piece is sitting at the side. We can now flip out his hands. The forearm, as you can see, it's on its own rotational joint here, so we want to swing this around like so. So this hood section is now on the back of his forearm, and this will now tab in right there. So just line it up and tab it in like so, and then just fold that panel in, make sure that stays closed. Rotate the fist so everything is oriented properly, and there you have an arm all done. Second verse, guess what? Just like the fist, just like it. So just untab all that, untab, there we go. That one comes undone a lot easier. And then we just split the front bumper here, rotate that around, bring this back, push it in, unfold the arm, rotate the shoulder, bring that up, rotate, flip out the hand, rotate to the forearm, tab in the hood, close that, rotate, and there you have the arms all done. Then you're just going to flip up this panel here, and that will just tab in right there, like so. And we're going to take this front chest assembly here. You can see it's on a sliding joint here, and you just want to grab it and just pull it up. It's quite stiff. There we go. Just pull that up like that. And I believe that is in place. Yes, it is. Okay. So once you do that, we just come to the back. That flips up against his back. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. We're done. And there you have Montana, aka Breakdown. Let me get his feet situated here. Get everything nice and flats. Why aren't you nice and flats? There we go. There you have Montana in his robot mode. And he's a good-looking breakdown. I do quite dig the design of him. Very G1-y. I like it. I like it. I like it very much. So let's get in close here. So we can take a look at that noggin. Of course, we have the typical red face there. And the eyes, now how well you can see it, the eyes are painted as well. But very nicely done head sculpt. You got some nice silver here on the chest, as well as some nice molded details. And going down the body, got his blue hands, which are totally the current Masterpiece styled hands. You can see all that nice breakdowny goodness. Very cartoony in its aesthetic. And he does have his heels, although on mine this heel likes to droop a bit, but that's not really a problem because, you know, hey, stays just fine when he is standing. That's all that matters. And moving up the back is very clean. Like, that's all the backpack he has, is just this little sliver here. So, yeah, very, very clean transformation as well. Now, articulation-wise, he can, whoops, don't want to undo that. The head can rotate. He can look up a little bit, look down a little bit, and that is pretty much it. The arms can do a full 360 at the shoulder, can move in and out at this joint as well as that transformation hinge. So you got 2 points of articulation there at the shoulders. You do have a bicep rotation. You have a double jointed elbow, so you have nice full range of movement there. You do have wrist rotation as well as some outward and inward movement due to transformation. The ends can open and close. The thumb is on a hinge that can move in and out. And the index finger is a separate piece, which is just on a single hinge at the base, and the other 3 fingers are just one piece, with again just a hinge at the base. He does have an ab crunch with nice range of movement. You do need to flip up his crotch panel to make way for the leg movement, but the legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. You can do more than the full splits. You get some thigh rotation there. You have 90 degrees of a bend at the knee. You do have rotation right below the knee if you need it. And the feet, they can move up a little bit. They can move down a good bit. You do have some ankle tiltage as well as rotation. And of course, you have that transformation joint, which can allow the toes to move down if you need it to, and you can move the heel down if you need that for extra support. And of course, you can give him his gun. You just flip down the handle, and we just open up his hand, put it in there, and just wrap his fingers around it. And you know, there's some wiggle there. Even if you have his fingers all the way around it, there's still a little bit of wiggle in there, so it's not like a dead solid grip, but still holds it well enough. And you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, bang bang. Say hello to my Leo friend. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with the Masterpiece side swipes. You can see how that works out, and definitely a bit taller there than side swipe. Here he is with Masterpiece Starscream. Let's see, slight bit shorter than Masterpiece Starscream. And here he is with Masterpiece Megatron. So you can see how that works out. Now, the one complaint I've seen people make about this figure is that they feel he's too big. I mean, me personally, I don't care. I don't care one bit. As long as he's not taller than Megatron, I'm fine. So, you know, for me, works for me. If it doesn't work for you, hey, to each their own. I don't care. Works for me. But moving along, here he is with the Transform Mission Breakdown. So you can see how they look together. Here he is with the Combiner Wars Deluxe Breakdown. And here he is with G1 Breakdown because he's precious. Oh, that breakdown, he precious. And last but not least, here he is with the X Transbots Breakdown. So we can see how these two look side by side. So I know people are going to ask me which one do I like better, and I can tell you right now, DX9. I like the DX9 one better. I just like the overall design of it better. The DX9 version definitely cleans up a lot better. As you can see, he has pretty much no backpack, whereas the X-Transbots version has, kind of a messy looking backpack. Don't really care for the color of the X-Transbots one. But they are both good, solid figures, in my opinion. Like, I actually do like the X-Transbots one. I mean, I have my nitpicks with it, but I do like the X-Transbots one. And if you saw my review of the X-Transbots breakdown, I said in that video this was the first time I've actually enjoyed messing with an X-Transbots toy, because he actually does have a nice smooth transformation, so he actually is enjoyable to mess with as well. So as always, it just comes down to your personal tastes, your personal preferences, and what you want out of your Stunticons. So, there you go! So there you have a DX9's Montana. A very well done figure in my opinion. Vehicle mode looks good. Robot mode looks good. The transformation is pretty smooth overall. He's an enjoyable figure to mess with. Quality-wise, everything feels good and snug and sturdy. The only things that are loose or loose-ish on mine are just the headlights, which I don't really care about, and that one heel spur just likes to droop a little bit, but that's not really an issue. But overall, good figure, and I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of the set and seeing how their Menasor turns out. So, there you go. So if you would like this or any of DX9's other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Attila playlist for this and all future reviews, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. Yeah, I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out LoriPlan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the DX9 Montana, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Can I help you? No, I'm good. Okay, let me rephrase. Who are you and what are you doing here? No, me, I'm Breakdown. Megatron just brought me online. He just brought you online for what? I don't know, he's making some team to fight the Autobots or something. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. You seem so very enthusiastic about it, I can see. It's whatever. I mean, are you a good fighter? I don't know, I guess, I could kill something if I wanted to. Well, you must be unwavering in your allegiance to Megatron, you know that, right? Yeah, sure, whatever, he's the boss, I don't care as long as I get paid. Yeah, you don't get paid to do this. No, it's fine, it's whatever, I don't need money anyway, it's okay, whatever. Just so you know, he does have a tendency to execute those who he feels are not worthy of being under his command. Well, if that's the case, then it is what it is, them's the rules, hey, whatever. Oddly enough, I think he's going to fit in quite well here. I'll fit in or I won't fit in, it's whatever.